Hi guys, I'm here with a quick 5-minute review on how to find protons, neutrons, and electrons from the information that you find on the periodic table. So here we go. So the first thing that you always want to do is to take a look at the information that you have from the periodic table, and you'll look inside the boxes and you have the symbol for the element and the name of the element. And then the two most important things for this skill are looking at the atomic number, which is a whole number, and it's the whole number that increases by 1 as you read from left to right on the periodic table. And then you have the average atomic mass. Keep in mind that you're always going to be rounding that average atomic mass to the nearest whole number for finding protons, neutrons, and electrons. Okay, so the atomic number is that whole number that I was talking about, and the atomic number is always equal to the number of protons. So in our example, krypton, that has 36 protons. Now, an easy thing to remember is that protons and electrons are always the same in a free or uncombined atom. Atoms don't have an electrical charge. They're neutral when they are in the free or uncombined state. And so you have to think about, well, why is that if there's charged particles inside the atom? Protons are positively charged and neutrons are neutrally charged and electrons are negatively charged. If the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons, that means the total number of positive charges is equal to the total number of negative charges, resulting in an overall charge of 0. So far what we know here is that krypton has 36 protons and the same number of electrons. So 36 protons and 36 electrons. And now we need to find the number of neutrons. We're going to take this number at the bottom, this 83.80. We're going to round it to the nearest whole number, which is 84. Remember, if the number behind the decimal point is over 5, we're going to round it up. If it's under 5, we're going to round down. So in this case, it rounds to 84. 84 minus 36 is equal to 48. So there are 48 neutrons in krypton. Again, the number of protons can be found simply by looking at the atomic number. In a free or uncombined atom, the number of electrons is going to be the same as the number of protons. So you can get 2 of the subatomic particles just from the atomic number. And then finally, you're going to get the number of neutrons by taking the average atomic mass, rounding it to the nearest whole number. That's the mass number. Subtract the protons, and you've got it. All right, let's do a couple quick examples, and then we'll be done. First of all, protons, neutrons, and electrons of oxygen. We're going to look at that. The same for xenon, and the same for zirconium. So if we do oxygen, we can see that on the periodic table, it's number 8. That means that oxygen has 8 protons, also 8 electrons. We can also then see that the atomic mass of oxygen rounds to the mass number of 16. 16 minus 8 is also 8, and that's the number of neutrons. Zirconium is atomic number 40. So it has 40 protons, 40 electrons. The mass number for zirconium is 91. We take 91, we subtract the atomic number, and we get 51 for the number of neutrons. That's it, guys. Pretty simple.